Our next story is about the US, Iran, and a dangerous murder-for-hire plot. Did Iran send a Pakistani man to try and assassinate former US President Donald Trump? On Tuesday, the US Justice Department charged a Pakistani man with alleged ties to Iran in connection with the failed plot to assassinate American politicians and officials. 46-year-old Asif Merchant allegedly sought to recruit people in the US to carry out the plot in retaliation for the US killing of a top Iranian commander, Qasem Soleimani. Remember, he was killed by the US in the year 2020. The Pakistani man arrested is accused of attempting to hire a hitman in New York to kill prominent American officials, Trump being one of them reportedly. As former President, Trump had approved the drone strike on Soleimani, remember. According to Reuters, Trump was discussed as a potential target of the plot. But the scheme was not conceived of as a plot to assassinate him. Remember, security for Trump was increased in the month of June after authorities learned of an Iranian plot to assassinate him. Asif Merchant was arrested in July and is being held in New York. FBI Director Christopher Wray described the Iranian plot to target US officials a dangerous murder-for-hire plot straight out of the Iranian playbook. He said, and I'm quoting, "A foreign-directed plot to kill a public official or any US citizen is a threat to our national security and will be met with the full might and resources of the FBI," quote-unquote. According to the US Justice Department's indictment, Merchant arrived in the US from Pakistan in April after having spent time in Iran. After reaching the US, he allegedly contacted a person whom he believed could help with the assassination plot. That unnamed contact later reported Merchant to the American police. Merchant allegedly made a finger gun motion with his hand when talking about what he wanted to do. The indictment said the job would not be a one-time opportunity and that contact services would be needed on an ongoing basis. Merchant allegedly told the contact that he had planned to leave the US before targets were killed and he would stay in contact using code words. He also allegedly asked the contact to arrange a meeting with the would-be assassins. In June, the contact then connected him to undercover FBI agents who were posing as hitmen. Merchant allegedly told the undercover agents they were to steal documents from the home of a target, arrange protests at political rallies, and kill an unnamed political person. According to the indictment, Merchant said the targets would be communicated in the last week of August or the first week of September. While the indictment does not mention Trump by name, several news outlets said that the former president was one of the intended targets. Now, it's important to note here that this plot is unrelated to the assassination attempt on Donald Trump that took place last month in Pennsylvania. 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks was shot and killed by a Secret Service sniper on site for the assassination attempt. Trump and officials, including his former Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo, have faced threats from Iran since ordering the drone strike assassination of Qasem Soleimani, the commander of Iran's Quds Force in Iraq in 2020. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.